I just gotta fix the thing.
Goodbye, Shahid. So, Shahid is to my right. This is Fearless, the most arrogant Lucario you'll ever meet. Possibly rivals IPK's Guido status. But he's our hero.
I'm not like seriously arrogant.
That's true. If only, dude, if only we could make you a Guido. That would be amazing. Could you do that? Just show up one tournament. One tournament style. Just show up in like a tank top, like a bro tank.
I don't have any of those.
Make one. And we have to make sure that we cut it though. Show your rippling muscles, you know? Like shorts.
I have one bro tank actually.
Nice.
There's cats everywhere, so I don't know if you can.
Huh?
What is that? I have no idea.
Dude, that would be amazing.
What, you want my cat bro tank?
No.
I brought it with me.
I was thinking about something about lifting on the bro tank.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, so it's not like an actual bro tank, it's just a bro tank because it's irony. Yeah. Because it's a tank.
Irony, boys! Oh, DA versus Eclipse. Who usually wins this?
Lately, DA.
Really?
Yeah. Past 3 sets, I think, he's been winning. But Eclipse has the overall, like,
I'm really surprised Eclipse is. Oh my god, that's his set.
Yeah, barely.
He won?
Yeah.
What happened?
I just shut out, dude. I feel like shit.
Dude,
So I went snake and get it.
Dude, like he was like sniffling, allergies. I feel so bad for you, dude.
I feel like I'm gonna die.
Don't die on us, boy. So it's really interesting. So in case you don't know, EclipseKirby is our #1 in Austin, and he plays Roy and
Report him to
Shahid. Yeah, he plays Roy and he plays Metaknight. Now, it's really interesting that he opted to go Metaknight because Roy is known to kind of destroy Game & Watch. Basically, Roy's down tilt outranges Game & Watch's down tilt. He destroys Game & Watch's crouch cancel and combos him to like heck and kills him at about 90 damage. It's pretty brutal. Metaknight, on the other hand, is very susceptible to crouch canceling. In fact, that's one of Metaknight's biggest problems. And Game & Watch is known for his crouch canceling game, but I'm guessing Kirby wants to improve his Metaknight game. I'm gonna give a guess that he probably has some off matchup that he feels that maybe Metaknight might be able to cover. Though I'm not quite so sure yet. His Roy is very solid after all. So far, he's doing pretty well. It seems like he's trying to bait out a grab or a D-tilt from Game & Watch. So Game & Watch, the reason why a lot of people consider mid-tier, even though his punish game is absolutely brutal, is that like outside of down tilt, credit card, maybe space bears if you're feeling brawl, and grab, he has no real approaches, and all of these are really slow, really laggy, and really obvious. So Game & Watch struggles in the approaching department, especially since like Bacon isn't even a real projectile. Like seriously, that thing, it kind of sucks. It's like out-prioritized by everything. Ooh, good coverage, nice up B. I wonder if Kirby knows how to do this dimensional cape drift. If you don't know what the dimensional cape drift is, it basically, you use the dimensional cape animation, and then you basically can go across like half a PS2, and for an easy like edge guard. Well, what's it called? It's like a edge hog. There you go. Hey, words. How'd you do, by the way?
Did okay. I SC'd at 0% and lost by 1 stock. Sucks.
So I'm pretty happy because I'll talk to you about this later. Got commentate this match. Grabs the thing. So in case you don't know about Game & Watch, Game & Watch will basically do 2 throws on you unless you like on Smashville. It'll be down throw or up throw. Now the thing is that you should always just assume that it's a down throw and just tech it. And on it and DI away. Just DI away and just tech it. And you should be good because he should never be able to hit you with a follow-up unless he reads your tech. Which can happen, but I mean it's a lot harder. Ooh, good follow-up. It's pretty hard for Metaknight. Another reason this matchup is really hard for Metaknight is Metaknight's a pretty gimp-reliant character, since he has a disjointed frame 3 nair. Yeah, say that with me. Really, really good. But I mean, you can't really game. It's really hard to Game & Watch. Now, one thing you can do is if he's saving his double jump, if you knock him out of his up B, he actually loses the double jump, and then you can maybe hope for something. But Game & Watch's his up B frame data is actually not that great. So in case you don't know, it's actually on his rump. So where his butt is, that's where the hitbox is. But he kind of rotates, so it's actually a little past his rump. So actually, the hitbox ends up extending past his hitbox. making it a little bit tricky to edge guard him, especially since basically you have to keep track of where he is, and depending on what color he is, what stage he is, sometimes it's hard to tell what Game & Watch actually looks like. Anyway, so Kirby's pretty much just going right now for like probably just gonna scout him out, scout out his habits, try to maybe get a stock for like some momentum, maybe start feeling himself, make DA start feeling nervous. But oh my gosh, I can't believe up B killed. That's hilarious.
His up B kill?
His up B killed. I've heard of it comboing, I haven't heard of it killing. Now honestly, his best option is to switch to Roy. In all honesty, if you just switch to Roy, I think this matchup will be more or less free. But if he's gonna stay with Meta Knight, he probably wants to pick a really small stage where he won't have a problem killing. Because right now his problem is that like Game & Watch, one of the lightest characters, is living to like 130, which is really, really bad. I mean, of course he'll die faster, since, well, Meta Knight's a fast faller and light as well. But, I mean, more power to him. I do wonder what he would pick Meta Knight for. So, like, most people, when they pick like a secondary, usually that secondary is for a specific matchup. For example, I play Link as a secondary, and I usually use him for like Game & Watch matchups that go uncomfortable. There we go. There's the Roy. There's the Roy. Actually, that makes me wonder. Maybe he thought that DA would... So DA actually has been trying to pick up a few secondaries. He has a Marth, and he's trying to learn Marth, and I believe he has a Fox and a Falco. I think mostly a Falco. But maybe he was afraid of like the Marth against Roy. I've heard that the Marth versus Roy isn't that pretty because Marth's D-tilt outranges Roy's, and so does his grab. And because Roy's a fast bowler, Marth also gets some pretty stupid combos on him. But I still think he probably should have started Roy against DA. But whatever. So this match going. Some nice wavelines. Really spacing it out. DA's struggling to get in. Oop, gets a combo. Bacon. Credit card. Nope. Drops it. Oop. Turtle. Credit card. Oh no. Kirby's really struggling to get his spacing. Oh, neutral's established. Nice. Randy forward smash takes it. Anyways, wave dash showing off your tech skill, because I mean, what else are you gonna do while the guys on the Angel platform? Oop, nice down tilt, showing why Game & Watch's crouch cancel game isn't very good against Roy. Up. DA predicts the double jump off of the combo. However, DA elects not. Kirby elects not to double jump, and as a result, the Nair didn't hit. If the Nair hit, it probably would have been killed. But oop. Down tilt, only gets a forward air off of it, but still, that's something. Up, baits out the bacon, gets a dash attack. So the bacon is actually really funny because the frying pan itself has a hitbox, and I believe it can spike, which is pretty janky and really funny because honestly you shouldn't be getting hit by it. But DA is really choosing to go into credit card a lot. I actually wonder if Roy's forward tilt will outspace that. Double jump, nice. Kirby's just slowly pushing DA into a corner. DA's slowly losing his spacing. Right now DA's using like advancing credit cards and retreating bacon to kind of like keep Roy sort of away, but like he's slowly losing space. And then as he gets closer to the edge, like Roy's forward smash is pretty ridiculous in Game & Watch. It feels like some 60% or something like that on the stage. Oh. Bad side in B, but I'm guessing he predicted like DA would. I'm not really sure what. If DA put out a forward smash, that would have been side B as well, since it has a disjointed laggy hitbox. So is it Da?
Yeah.
It's Da?
It's Da, yeah.
Why is it Da?
I don't know.
What made him think that like? Why Da?
Why?
DA could be like. I thought he was like district attorney.
Nope.
You know, something kind of cool like that. I was like, maybe it's a Phoenix Wright reference. Nope. Never mind. It's just Da, like dough from The Simpsons, but slightly more disappointing. Getting those nice jab. Gets the grab. Roy has pseudo magnet hands. Not quite the same. Fair. DA back to his comfortable spot. He seems to really likes to camp under that PS2 platform. Guessing it's a little bit harder for Kirby to approach with aerials or whatnot. Interestingly enough, Kirby's not actually choosing to down tilt that much. I wonder if he feels like he can get punished or something. Up throw? Nope, Hancock doesn't seal it. 160 again, and watch somehow still living. However, probably the next one will do it. So, Da in the corner. Ooh, good grab. Unfortunately drops it. Up air misses. Da back to the corner. Rolls aside, but Kirby's still in center stage. Oh, Hancock takes it. It's an even game pretty much. 0 to 0, 19 damage. Oh, Da is getting combo up air, forward air. Goes for the YOLO 8, misses credit card. Kirby's on his ropes, he has to recover. Getting spaced. Kirby can still do this though, if he just gets one good down tilt. Legs go up air. Bacon to limit his landing options. Kirby's still spacing. 0% on Da. While it is hard, it's still very doable. Roy does win this matchup because he does have range. So he's back in neutral. Nice. Da keeps catching out with those credit cards. Those are actually very punishable on shields. There we go. Fair. Up and B luckily doesn't kill. Da goes back to the ledge. That frame one get out of free jail card is really useful for Game & Watch. It gets him out of so many sticky situations. Anyways, Da is now in the situation. That is the Game & Watch versus Roy Light. Super light, no range. It's so unfortunate. And also, no DI. As you can see, Da's a little bit salty, taking a breather, trying to get a breath. Man, that's gotta be momentum draining. If I were Da, I would take a quick breather, recuperate myself, because cry a bit, be a little bit salty, but get myself back on track. There's Betch feeling bad for Da on the side. Oh man, that disappointing stare. That's gotta hurt. That up and B. I think Roy's up and B only kills Jigglypuff, but it'd be funny if it killed Game & Watch as well. Wonder if that'll ever become a useful. Wonder if that's an option. Anyways, besides that, more spacing. Basically, Da going back to his usual. Bacon under platforms, retreat backwards, either come in with a credit card, or jump forwards and put more bacon out, or down tilt. Down tilting is rare. Honestly, the reason he doesn't down tilt is that his down tilt pretty much just gets beaten by Roy's. Oh my god, that Randy charge forward smash in neutral just keeps catching Da. It's really unfortunate. Game & Watch just has to approach, but at the same time, Game & Watch doesn't have any good approach options against Roy. Another reason why I was kind of surprised that Eclipse decided to go Metaknight versus Da. Maybe he wanted to just practice it or give him a chance. Anyways, so Da's been spamming bacon. A good way to tell is that the bacon is actually getting pretty small. It looks like a small little squiggly. If it's huge, it kind of looks like this massive chunk of meat ready to come and devour your life. Think of it like an epic mealtime sort of bacon. Not really bacon at that point, just meat fried under the pretense of being called bacon. But, whatever. Anyways, ooh, good key for the edge guard. I don't think he'll be able to get that. Yeah. So one of the things is that while Roy's recovery is simultaneously really bad and really good, depending on who you ask. Well, not really bad.
Really godlike.
And the thing is that most people would argue that it's really godlike. Reason being that Roy can stall with side and B, and his up B lags so much and has so much priority and disjoint that you can't actually hold on to edge with it, or really hit him out of.
Well, can, but it's really hard.
It's really hard because if he does it properly,
if Roy times it correctly.
If Roy times it correctly, he's probably going to fall in properly or something. So as a result, it's really difficult. However, it does go very short. So if you catch him crouch canceling, which Roy's do a lot, and you do like a proper punish, like for example, if you're like Yoshi for whatever reason, or in Game & Watch's case, down smash as well. Yoshi down smashes are like absolutely absurd. He'll just go straight horizontal, and there's no way Roy can recover because for some reason Roy has like cinder blocks attached to his feet. Hancock at about 170 kills him. That did like 4 damage. Anyways, Da taking a moment to compose himself. Bacon spamming. It's a good way to limit Eclipse's approach options from the air, but I really don't think that this is favorable for Da. Every single play. Every time he gets a grab or he gets a combo start, he has to get so much. Oh, missed the 9. That would have been game changing. Up, down tilt. Gets the grab. What's he gonna do? And it goes for a 3. Going for some.
He lands the spike.
He's going for some RNGs. Kirby gets some bad DI. Da catches him. It's not really even. Game & Watch is pretty much at kill percent now. That key is such a nice way to come down. It's extremely disjointed, and it's just most characters just don't have a way to counter it. I think Roy might be able to outrange it, but that's pushing it. Honestly, most of the time you just respect it, try to attack him from the side, or just let him just take the edge. Just let him tap the hand lag and punish him afterwards. Anyways, looks like Da is really spamming key now. Oh, B catches him. Great DI from Da. Double jump, gets back to the edge. Both of these characters seem to just be living. It's really hard to edge guard the other. A little bit of an awkward standoff. Platform's moving to the right. Eclipse doesn't seem to really want to risk it. Up. He's got state of control. Da gets a few jabs, but unfortunately doesn't convert into anything. Ooh, good bear. But Da still living, good DI. It's kind of funny that Roy has such a hard time killing. Everyone thinks of Roy as that with this godlike forward smash, but honestly, outside of that and his neutral B and side B, he doesn't really have that great kill options. Hancock again to kill, but I mean that's been every stock. That's pretty much been every stock, and honestly, that's really not a viable kill option on like anyone that's not absurdly light, like I don't know, Jigglypuff. Anyways, 0-0. It's a very even game. Somehow Dawes brought it back. I just realized he was down a complete stock, but he's really been doing it. But Eclipse is on the aggressive, not letting Da breathe. So the Game & Watch has some of the worst tech rolls in the game, and Rory really spams that because he has an excellent dash dance, excellent waveland, and a fantastic grab range to boot. It basically means he's got great tech chasing abilities. Da's trying to avoid all of these tech chasing situations though by basically up being out of combos. That get out of jail card is very, very useful. Drops down and accidentally floats aside 6. Kevin, why? Kevin, why? Anyways, Kevin's now knocked into losers, but good job to him. Great play overall. Hey, who are you playing next?
Dog or D? D, is it like a